most I've slept since September 30th. So very good.
The kids let you sleep?
My kids are great sleepers. Yeah, they're great sleepers.
They didn't bother you at all? Like they had some boots?
Great.
I know you had you mentioned the insurance stuff and taking care of, like, how's that all been handled during the break?
Yeah, I took care of what I needed to take care of. I took the necessary time, for personal stuff, and I also took the necessary time for me. And I'm rejuvenated, I'm recharged, I'm ready for the second half of the year.
What was the focus today as you guys got back in the gym?
A lot of it was just getting up and down the court. We did some execution stuff. Still trying to get the new guys acclimated to different things, but mostly just about getting guys up and down, getting reacclimated to playing live basketball. It's something that we managed all year, and he was sore over the weekend. He was able to do most of practice today, but like it's been all year, like it's a day-to-day thing. It's just something we've had to manage. We'll continue to manage.
Do you know status for tomorrow?
I don't know what questionable. Yeah, same. I think per usual. Again, we'll make the decision. Hopefully, he gets upgraded at some point tomorrow and he's able to play. But he'll be questionable.
JJ, the game in Utah felt a little bit like when the class knows that spring break is coming and that last day of school. Do you feel you're pretty confident you can get back to the way the team is playing for the prior couple of weeks with that connectivity and everything after the All-Star break?
I am. And I also, it's something we've had to do all season, and particularly since, trading D'Lo, who really had no sort of restriction at all. We've had to manage the group and manage our lineup and manage our rotations. And I can't overstate how important Gabe Vincent and Dorian Finney-Smith are to this team. And to your point about connectivity and leadership and talk and all that stuff, like those guys they're important for our group. Very disappointed, not in a good place after the game, in reflection on that game in particular over break. I didn't make much of it. We were shitty. And I don't think we're going to be shitty when we're rolling at full strength.
Is everyone else healthy and available?
Jackson's been cleared. His facial contusion, but he got cleared the next morning. I think everybody else, Gabe, will be available tomorrow. Anybody else I'm missing? Yeah.
What do you anticipate the biggest challenge after the All-Star break for this team?
The schedule.
What makes us on this?
Well, we had to add 2 games. We lost a good day of All-Star break. Look, we already had the toughest, if I'm not complaining here, because we get to play basketball. We had one of the toughest stretches as it was, starting with that stretch at home, then going to Boston, Brooklyn, Milwaukee, Denver, Phoenix, Milwaukee, Denver. Then you added another game, 6 games in 8 nights. Like the next month is going to be a huge challenge. And it's the quality of opponent, but it's also just scheduling. It's going to be difficult. We've got to fight through it as a group.
What is that?
I think there's an empathy component of just understanding what those guys are going through, and obviously Cam welcoming his daughter into the world along with his partner. Like it's a big moment in his life, and he needs to have the time to do that and be with his family. On top of that, he gets traded and then rescinded, and it's all been a lot for him. And I think just recognizing that, Dalton as well. But look, I think both those guys have had the necessary time. They realize they're part of our group, and they're part of what we're trying to do going forward.
When you think of Dawson's play,
I didn't watch any of that shit. Yeah.
I recall when you played for Doc, you mentioned that there were built-in schedule losses. Are you allow yourself to think that way, or you just go in and
never.
Go, man,
Never.
Stop being
Never.
Just go out, play the basketball, play whatever you want.
Yeah. Look, I've said this all year in regards to like injuries and availability. Everything's in real time. And can we have a good day today? Yeah, we had a good day today. We play Charlotte tomorrow. Can we have a good game against them? That's what I'm focused on. That's what I'm focused on.
sense Luka can have a ramp up, coming off the minutes restriction?
Yeah, he'll be fine. I think he's, that extra whatever it was 5-6 days All-Star break was good for him. His minutes will be up tomorrow, and I don't think that there's going to be any sort of restrictions going forward.
Matt, Mr. Lawson, you said that you don't think there'll be any minutes restriction going forward after tomorrow.
All right, thanks, guys.
Thank you. How are you physically after sitting out the Utah game right before the break?
Good. It held me back for maintenance and so I can be ready to come back and try to make a run of this thing second half of the season.
You and Van down defensively, different looks that you've been able to show. Gabe too as well. Just that defensive line improved. How have you felt like it's been?
It's been good. Just us trying to piggyback off each other. Trying to give each other energy. I've been watching them guys, and they've been watching me, so I knew what they bring to the table. So we try to have our energy contagious. Hopefully, everybody can pick up some of that energy.
From your experience being in the league, what's the biggest challenge going forward after the All-Star break?
Whatever teams tend to gel around this time usually make a run at the in the playoffs. That's what we're trying to do. It's a game every other day, probably something like that. The schedule get bunched up, but like I said, whoever team come together, whoever the best team around that time usually make a good push.
Because you played with Luka, has that made it easier for both of you guys?
Just trying to help each other with this transition. I know, he probably was blindsided with everything that's happened, so just happy to be a familiar face that can help him feel comfortable.
With Luka's workload kind of coming off the break, in what ways do you expect the group to be able to build all that chemistry?
Man, he's gonna open up so many opportunities for everybody, especially LeBron and AR, because they gonna get. They usually been getting teams best defender. Now the best defender probably gonna be called Luka, so they're gonna be able to make plays off the second and third best defenders on the court. So it should help everybody.
Jordan, remember when you signed your first, you kind of thought of Luka when thinking about playing with LeBron. Right now, you're going to get some of those corner threes, and now there's times where you're on the court with both of them.
You feel me?
And so, in theory, those would be some of the most open shots that you can get.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last game I played with both of them out there. I'm holding it down till you get here. But like I said, I got a lot of corner opportunities last game. He already getting on me, telling me to shoot the ball, and I just wasn't ready. He throw some of them passes without looking at you. And, I thought I got hit one. Brian, the same. He throw passes for you, and got me ready to shoot.
Is there a subtle difference to the way that they, or is it some kind of similar?
It's different because one moving super fast, and the other one kind of moving at his own speed. So. It's just a little different. I would say Luka tend to throw more late passes, the good jump, and he may throw the ball, without 3 turnovers. He may throw the ball without looking at you, but so Bron he'll tell you in the timeout that you're gonna be open. So it's a little different,
What do you think's the key to be ready for some passes?
So what?
What do you think's the key to be ready?
Be ready to shoot until the ball leaves your hand. Again, he'll throw the ball last second. He may throw the ball as soon as you come off the screen. So you just got to be ready.
Speaking of that, like Rui in the first game, he was struggling with that a little bit with those late passes. Have you talked to him about those situations too?
Yeah, I've been trying to warn everybody that he throws those late passes, and he throw it to spots on the court, where you should be at. So sometimes, early in our career, I would cut, not knowing he see me, and he see me. So just learning things like that.
Yeah, speaking of that, there was a situation, pick and roll situation. Rui is in the pick. You're in the corner 3. You cut off of just knowing Luka, because usually you guys don't run that cut there.
Right.
How has that been with that dynamic in terms of making your own reads and decisions on?
I know he always gonna try to make the right basketball play. So if you feel like you open, he gonna throw it. So and he looking at the box score. He can see you ain't getting no shots. He might try to give you one. So I'm just excited to get back out there with him.
I want to ask Cam last two?
Oh, it's been good. We talked a little bit. I know he in a little funky situation. I never, I've been traded. I've never been a part of, having to come back after that. It's part of the business. I know.
Các bạn vừa xem xong video phân tích của chúng tôi. Sau đây sẽ là video hướng dẫn cách làm một chiếc túi xách màu vàng với bông hoa màu xanh của chúng tôi. Bây giờ các bạn cùng tôi thực hiện cách làm nhé. Hôm nay thì mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn cách để có thể làm một chiếc túi xách màu vàng này, và bên trên thì nó sẽ có những cái có cái phần bông hoa nhé bạn, một bông hoa màu xanh, cũng có cái nhụy màu vàng. Như vậy là đây các bạn sẽ chỉ cần chuẩn bị cho mình 2 tờ giấy màu. Đầu tiên đó là màu xanh lá cây để mình làm hoa, và màu vàng nhạt để mình sẽ sử dụng để làm chiếc túi xách này. Tiếp theo ở đây nhé, các bạn sẽ chuẩn bị cho mình một cái compa để mình sẽ quay cái hình tròn để mình sẽ tạo thành cái cánh hoa này. Tiếp theo là đây mình sẽ có dao dọc giấy nhé các bạn. Tiếp tục là mình sẽ có một cái thước kẻ này, một chiếc kéo này, và cuối cùng là mình sẽ sử dụng súng bắn keo nhé, để mình sẽ dán cái phần hoa và cái phần chiếc túi lại với nhau, đúng không? Bây giờ thì chúng ta sẽ bắt đầu với cái phần tờ giấy màu vàng nhạt nhé. Đây, chúng ta có một cái tờ giấy màu vàng nhạt như này. Bây giờ các bạn sẽ gập cái phần tờ giấy màu vàng nhạt này để tạo thành cái hình vuông nhé. Các bạn gập vào đây. Các bạn vuốt nó xuống để cái phần đây. Các bạn cắt nó ra đây. Được, chiếc túi của mình thì nó sẽ được tạo ra từ cái phần hình vuông nhé các bạn. Sau khi có cái phần hình vuông màu vàng nhạt như thế này rồi, bước tiếp theo là mình sẽ đi gập cái phần mình sẽ đi gập cái phần hình vuông này vào để tạo thành cái phần bông hoa này. Thì ở đây các bạn tạo thành cái phần chiếc túi này. Thì ở đây nhé, các bạn sẽ có một cái hình tam giác như này, đúng không? Bây giờ mình sẽ chia cái phần tam giác này làm 3. Thì các bạn gập phần này, các bạn gập vào đây. Các bạn gập chéo cái phần này sang này. Tiếp theo cái phần góc nhọn này, đúng không? Các bạn gập chéo sang đây nhé. Đây. Các bạn gập nó vào như này cho mình. Sau đó thì các bạn sẽ có thể dán keo vào những phần cạnh này để mình sẽ có thể cố định luôn được cái chiếc túi này nhé. Keo vào đây. Rồi, tiếp theo cái phần trên này. Bây giờ cái phần này nhé, mình sẽ gập nó xuống đây. Rồi, đây sẽ là cái phần thì đây sẽ là cái phần ruột của cái chiếc túi, đúng không? Đây các bạn có thể để cái phần gì đó nó mỏng mỏng đây, ví dụ đặt một tấm thiệp này, hoặc là một cái giấy, cái phần giấy nhớ, đúng không? Bây giờ thì các bạn sẽ dán keo vào cái phần này. Rồi, tiếp theo nhé là mình sẽ cắt cái phần trên này đi để tạo thành cái phần cái giỏ sách, đúng không? Mình sẽ cắt thành cái phần giỏ sách như này. Mình sẽ sử dụng cái dao dọc giấy này, mình để cái thước kẻ vào đây, sau đó mình cắt này. Tiếp tục cái này nhé, Mình cắt lại một đường nữa để cho nó đứt hẳn cái phần này ra nha các bạn. Rồi, sau khi mà cắt xong cái phần này thì các bạn có thể gập xuống đây. Rồi, như vậy chúng ta sẽ có một cái chiếc túi xách đơn giản như này nha các bạn. Tiếp theo thì bây giờ mình sẽ đi cắt cái phần màu xanh để mình sẽ làm cái phần bông hoa nhé. Ở đây thì cái bông hoa của mình đúng không, nó sẽ có 6 cánh, thế nên là mình sẽ cắt 6 cái hình tròn các bạn để làm cái